Asparagus! Asparagus day. That's what we're cooking today. I'm having asparagus today, and I'm going to show you how to cook asparagus the way I cook asparagus. With a cheese hollandaise. We're just made with olive oil and not butter because I love olive oil, so it's healthier and very quick and easy and yummy. But if you want to use butter, you can just switch it out and it's the same recipe. It's very simple and a yummy starter or just snack or in general, just... White asparagus is the same as green asparagus, it just hasn't had a chance to turn green from the sunlight. They dig in beside it and they slice it and pull it out, and that's how you get white. It's really delicious and incredibly juicy. So I think we should just get started, shall we?
For the full recipe, pause now or have a look in the description bar down below. So start off by peeling the asparagus, make sure you get all the skin off, otherwise it's going to be stringy. And then just double check that they're all around the same size, the asparagus. If you've got one large one, cut it in half so that they cook evenly. And keep those peelings because you can use them to make a stock for a soup. Pop some water with salt in it onto the boil, make sure that the pot is big enough to hold the asparagus nicely. So now you got to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. You can do it with just 2 shells, or you can pop it into the middle of your hand and let the egg whites fall away, and that way it won't burst and you get to get all messy. So here's the cheat bit. Instead of making a reduction for the hollandaise, I just add 4 tablespoons of white wine and 2 teaspoons of white wine vinegar, and that's it. Now go ahead and put some olive oil into a pot on a low heat and pop your asparagus into the water once it starts boiling. And now take a heat-proof bowl with the egg mix and start whisking it vigorously until it gets nice and thick. And when it starts to separate from the base like it is here, then it's finished and you can take it off the heat. And around this point your olive oil should be nice and warm but not hot, and you can just start adding that really slowly and whisking the whole time into your hollandaise until you get like a mayonnaise texture. And all that's left to do after that is just add a nice pinch of salt, a squeeze of half a lemon, and I use my hand to catch any of the seeds, and that's it, you're finished. So you'll know when your asparagus is cooked when you can put a fork into it. I like mine still with a bit of crunch to it, and if you overcook it the tips can get really mushy, so just be careful. And then lastly, I went out to my balcony and grabbed a nice handful of chervil because that just adds such a beautiful flavour with the hollandaise. It's just yummy. And that's all the work except for putting the asparagus onto the plate and lathering it in that beautiful sauce and sprinkling the chervil on the top. And even though there is olive oil in this dish, quite a good bit, it's healthy fat and good fat and it's delicious and I can't recommend it enough. You just gotta eat it to know.
I've eaten this tons already this year, and I wish this season wouldn't end. This is absolutely in the list of some of my favourite dishes of all time. It's just so good. It's a marriage made in heaven. Now it's in my mouth. Subscribe to my channel if you want more delicious recipes. I love doing them, I'm going to keep giving them to you, and if there's anything that you want to see or something you would like to know how to cook, leave it down in the comments bar below and I'll get to it. On that note, bye bye.